We've got our next question from Ram, who is writing us from Chennai. He's got 200 odd shares of HDFC Life with an average price of 537. Wants to know the outlook for the next decade. Wants to know if he can go ahead and add more as well. Sameer, sitting on profits of around more than 47,000 rupees, wants to know if he can continue to hold for the next decade or even maybe add more.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a 10-year view, I mean, the life insurance space is something that is going to do really well. HDFC Life is one of the top players in the private sector space. Yes, the stock has run up over the recent past, but I still think if you have a 10-year view, even accumulating over the next 6 months progressively, whatever little quantities you want, you get an average price like an SIP. Go ahead and do that. I think over 10 years, you'll definitely get multiple returns.
So Ram, by the way, had an interesting conversation with me on chat where he's talking about some of the old shows that he's watched. 2018, he watched a show on our platform and basically talked about how to reach that 1 crore mark. And often that is the first hurdle that a lot of investors have to face. But trust you me, once you get past that, the compounding that you can get is tremendous. We've got another viewer, Srinivasan, who's writing in asking about Bitcoin and crypto taxes. Well, we don't talk too much about cryptocurrency, Srinivasan, because of the stance that the government has taken. It's pretty clear. And Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, in fact, spoke about it when she spoke at the conclave that we did not too long back this week, where she said that the stance that they took was because there are high risks involved in that kind of an investment and those allied investments, and it's treated like gambling, and so therefore we don't talk about it as much, and that's just how it is. Let's take our next caller. We've got Karthik, who's calling us from Bengaluru. And I believe you have a question, Karthik, on electro steel casting, right?
Yes, Alex. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Please go ahead.
I have 1,000 shares of electro steel casting. I have bought it at about 195 rupees. And I'm sitting at a loss of about 50% right now. Would like to know whether I can average it out or what is the prospects of this company.
Okay. But just, you said that you've got a long-term view, right?
Yes.
Can you define
about
that for me,
2
please?
years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah, 2 years.
Sameer, can you give us a sense of this? Because he's bought at very elevated levels, 195. What would you say about this? Should he hold on?
So I don't cover this company, but what I wanted to tell, what I said earlier, when you buy something at extremely high prices, when the momentum is strong, which we discussed with Gabriel, this is something that keeps happening. So I don't have a view on electro steel casting, unfortunately, but you'll be very cautious of what you buy at what price.
Okay, all right. We've got our next question.
Let's go to a technical view if we can.
Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. Rajesh, your view on electro steel cast?
So as of now, I would suggest not to average, but can hold on to it. Somewhere around 90, we are seeing some strong support. In the May, we had seen a strong rally from the levels of 90 to around 140 levels. So the stock is around the origin point of its previous rally. So 90 would be the stop loss, but I would suggest to exit on a bounce towards 120 to 125 levels.
Okay.